So I asked him to sing the score from the HMS Pinafore.
Ooh, a fantastically clever and intricate.
Take him away, boys.
Hey, I'm the chief here. Make him away, Toy.
What'd you say, Chief?
Do it the kid shot.
It's so good to be home again.
Look what happened with all my pills!
Oh, Bart, run upstairs. Get Grandpa's medicine.
That's a plan. Could this very be?
So it starts. The episode starts with Bart. He's getting letters saying, "I'm going to kill you, Bart."
Right! I'm going to kill you, Bart. Because doesn't she have a pen pal or something?
Well, no, that's something. Well, she has a pen pal, but that's like a whole other, completely other. Yes, it starts with
She has a pen pal from someone in some Asian country.
Yeah, like a repressed country or something, and Bart thinks this is making fun of her.
Something like that. And then he gets a letter.
Oh, right. He gets a letter, and it says, written in what appears to be blood, like, "I'm going to kill you, Bart."
But that's not how it starts. It starts, they're on the couch. Bart and Lisa.
Oh!
And they're watching TV, right?
That is right. Yes! They're watching Itchy and Scratchy!
Oh! And it's some Itchy and Scratchy episode.
That's the cartoon show they watch, right?
It's incredibly violent.
It's shockingly violent, and they think it's hilarious.
Because they always die, right? I mean, they always die.
The cat always dies. The cat always gets it really violently.
Somebody always gets chopped up to bits.
That's the cat, Itchy. Or is it Scratchy? Wait,
Itchy is the cunning mouse who always kills Scratchy, who is the cat, and Bart and Lisa always think it's completely hilarious. It's disturbing. It's awesome.
I think I saw that. The first time I saw that, I thought, oh, that's going too far.
It's absolutely going too far. It's so brilliant.
so I remember they're watching the episode, and something...
That they're watching it, and it's incredibly violent. And Lisa is totally cracking up, but Bart isn't?
Yes, that's right? And Bart is saying, and Lisa is saying, like, that's really funny, Bart. Why aren't you laughing or something? And Bart is full of gloom because he's depressed because someone is trying to kill him.
Yes. And Bart, that's when he gets another death threat. And no one, well, everyone is really blasé about it. And at one point, he's like, and everything is shot like Cape Fear. So there'll be all these smash cuts where it'll be like, dong, and sort of widen out. They start on a shot and then sort of widen out in this way that Cape Fear, like.
Well, the second Cape Fear?
Oh, yeah, the second Cape Fear, the De Niro. So he'll be opening a letter, then suddenly there'll be a smash cut on a letter, like, "Die, Bart, die," boing, and then widen out. And then he's got all these letters on the kitchen table. It's an overhead shot, all these letters written in blood. And that's when we hear the womp womp womp. Oh, yeah, that's the sound from the Cape Fear soundtrack. That's the womp 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 womp.
Oh, yeah, the womp, 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 but womp, 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 womp.
No, it's
Womp 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 womp. Yes, so it's that, and it's all of them sitting around the kitchen table, and it's like, "Die, Bart, die! I'm gonna kill you, Bart!" Duh, duh, duh. And at one point, wait, then's one like written in pen, and Bart's like, "Oh, this one's written in pen," and Homer's like, "Oh, I wrote that." Oh, Bart, I wrote that one because for that time when Bart tattooed this on my butt, and he pulls down his pants and tattooed on his butt, he has the words wide load. So the whole family, they're all just like, then they start laughing, laughing for a really weirdly long time. Like Marge, Lisa, and the baby, they're all just like, and it's very, yeah, I just thought it was weird that they take a break from the episode to laugh at home. Anyway.
There's a court case.
Oh, right, but before the court case, at the end of that sequence, we see a ketchup bottle spurting the words "Die Bar Die" onto a letter. It's a reveal, and it's Sideshow Bob!
Sideshow Bob.
Oh, right! Played by Kelsey Grammer.
And then he takes, played by Kelsey Grammer, and then he takes
Well, isn't Sideshow Bob the one with, the hair?
the hair, yes, Sideshow Bob is,
Clown.
a clown gone wrong. Very, very wrong.
Okay, but I thought Mr. Burns and a fish with 3 eyeballs, right?
Blinking?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a whole other episode.
Mr. Burns runs the nuclear power plant.
No, I know that, but I thought... Never mind.
Oh, you're thinking of the episode where the nuclear power plant is polluting the Springfield River. But Burns doesn't try to kill him. Well, not in that one.
Excellent, right?
Excellent.
And so Sideshow Bob is writing letters. He's writing letters in ketchup?
And then he tastes the ketchup right before we go into a commercial. And then
he's on the stand.
But before that, there's a brief montage of him working out. I remember there's a montage of him doing all these menacing shots of him lifting weights, and then aerobic calisthenics like the 1 and 2 and 3 and that's when we see the tattoos.
Okay, hold on, wait. What are the tattoos?
There's some tattoos because we see shots of him in prison doing. Because he only has 3 fingers. Oh, okay. Because the Simpsons characters only have 3 fingers.
Wait. Is it really only 3?
Yeah, that seems...
Plus thumbs.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, that is so weird. I didn't know that. But that's ignorance for you, right?
Yeah, so, Sideshow Bob, because he only has 3 fingers, we see his tattoos, and it's like L-U-V, love and hate.
Oh, that's from the,
It's from
Do the Right Thing.
Yes, it's from Do the Right Thing, but it's also stealing from, Night of the Hunter! Night of the Hunter, he has, the villain has love and hate tattooed on his hands.
Who's also Robert Mitchum?
Who's also Robert Mitchum, who plays Cape Fear, who plays De Niro's character in the original Cape Fear.
Yeah, there's only 2 things in this world. Love and hate.
The Sideshow Bob has love and hate, but it's like L-U-V with an umlaut, and I can't remember how they do hate, but it's they do some weird phonetic thing with the A to make it read love and hate.
And then we see after that montage, we see it's Sideshow Bob in court.
Oh, yes.
And he's charming everyone in court. And oh my God, doesn't Sideshow Bob have Die Bar Die tattooed on his chest? And isn't there a lady? Isn't she like, you have Die Bar Die tattooed on your chest? And isn't Sideshow Bob like, no, that's German for D, Bart, D.
Yeah, D, Bart, D. The woman in the jury box, she says, anyone who knows German can't be
Right. Anyone who knows German.
Anyone who knows German has to be a very nice man.
Anyone who speaks German, right?
Oh, anyone who speaks German.
Couldn't be.
Couldn't be a bad man.
No. The, Bart, the. It's so awesome.
Oh, and then we see the prosecutor. That's a common Simpsons character. The smarmy-like prosecutor. What are your feelings about Bart Simpson?
Oh, that guy, right. I
remember that guy.
Is it not true that you repeatedly threatened to kill Bart Simpson? What? Bart Simpson? That spirited little scamp. And then, all the lighting gets started. Who twice foiled my evil schemes and sent me to this urine-soaked hellhole? We take exceptions to urine-soaked hellhole. We prefer pea-soaked stinkhole. And then Sideshow Bob is like, cheerfully withdrawn.
It's nothing. It's nothing. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Hellhole?
Right, yes.
Spirited little scamp?
Right, yes, so that's pretty much it, and then after that, it's free, and after that,
Sideshow Bob is free. He's free, and I mean, he's walking.
and it's him walking. It's him walking out the. Okay, it's him walking out of the courtroom. Yes.
Right, like parole.
And so he's free, and the Simpsons find out because they go to the movies. Okay. Again, it's a spoof of a scene from Cape Fear. So the Simpsons go to the movies, and sitting in front of them is Sideshow Bob with a cigar, smoking a cigar and laughing like.
The only thing I can remember about that whole movie is Juliette Lewis, sucks Robert De Niro's finger in a gross way. And then he bit Ileana Douglas's face, right?
Right.
Bit Ileana Douglas's face off. That's all I remember.
Wait, no. He kills the dog. Does he bite the lady's face?
Yeah, he bites her face hard, but in front of Sideshow Bob, Homer's sitting with an even bigger cigar and laughing like, and Sideshow Bob is like, now that's just inappropriate. And Bart, he's like, it's you, you're threatening to kill me. And Sideshow Bob says, do you guys remember what he says, what the dialogue is?
No.
Okay, so Bart says, it's you, you're the one that's sending me threatening letters. And Sideshow Bob says, oh, God, it's, okay, I remember, it's something where Sideshow Bob means to say something completely dreadful, but he says it's some linguistic thing where he says it wrong, and he says, it's really hard to remember.
That sounds totally familiar.
Okay, they say something along the lines of, it's you, you're threatening, stay away from our son. And then Sideshow Bob, he retorts this is torture. It's really funny. I remember, it's really funny.
Oh, did you get it?
No, but I just remembered. Well, the whole first act is who's sending letters. So at one point, Lisa's like, I know who did it. So then she calls up Mo, the bartender, because she figures it must be Mo taking revenge for all the prank calls Bart's been making. So she calls the bar, and Mo answers, Mo's Tavern. And she says, Mo, we know it's you. Give it up. And he says, oh my goodness. All right. So then he runs into the back, and sitting there is a crowd of pandas, an enormous crowd of pandas all hiding out because Mo's been smuggling pandas from China. So Mo runs into the back and he yells, all right, everybody, the gig's up. Get out of here, andale. And the pandas run out all trailing poker chips.
Oh, right. And isn't there something where it goes into...
Dear? Come out!
I'm all right.
Come out!
I'm all right.
Get out here!
If I was gonna blow you...
Shut up!
country.
Thank you. So, where are you coming from?
Framingham,
Framingham. That's
Massachusetts.
What part of the state?
It's near Holliston, right?
Yeah, nearish. It's in the eastern part of the state, near I-90.
How did you come down?
Well, I went over to Boston first.
How is
Boston?
Boston?
Boston is a mess.
How bad is it?
Yeah, it's really bad.
I have a sister.
I didn't see any women. I'm sorry. I got there, I got out of there.
And then which way?
I went down 24 to Brockton. I was hearing rumors about a barricade around Bridgewater, so I cut the 95 and took that down to Providence. Providence was deserted, weirdly. Not even a lot of bodies. Maybe there was some kind of evacuation. I don't know.
I think they were hit early, so maybe the government cleared people out.
Maybe, I guess. It was eerie. I got out of there in a hurry. I thought I should head for Stamford. So I
Oh,
stayed-
my wife was in Stamford. She had just checked into the hospital there when they went under quarantine.
I didn't actually go into Stamford. It was burned through, but there were definitely people in the area, and it seemed okay.
Yay high, fair-haired.
Wait. I think we should do this properly. Okay? I just think it's important to do this properly.
Right.
Right, okay, right. Maria, do you wanna?
Don't you?
No, I'd really rather just wait, give it a minute, you go.
Okay. All right. H. Harrison, Maureen Harrison, Don Harrison, 64, 65. You're not gonna open that?
Oh, I've got a really good memory. Trust me, I really do.
Holmes, Mel Holmes, that's a woman, 38. K. Kapner, Tim Kapner, Lisa Kapner, and they have 2 sons. Paul, he's 5, and Noah, 7. Is it all right if I just look?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I just had to, you know.
Of course.
L. Amelia Larkin, 14. W. Miriam Westerbrook, 36. And then, this is kind of crazy because she was in California.
That's not crazy. I mean, people got out of California.
Oh, it's crazy, but she's my best friend since college. Celia Campanelli.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry.
Jenny, do you want to?
Oh, you can. Go ahead.
Okay, so, D. DePaul. Elizabeth DePaul, 32. Cameron DePaul, 38. E. Edwards, Arden Edwards, 22. I. Ingracia, Lou Ingracia, 39. Jack Ingracia, 12. Stuart Ingracia, 6. Tabby Ingracia, 8 months. L. Lewis, Sarah Lewis, 28. S. Schenker, Eric Schenker, 40. W. Walt, Timothy Walt, 42.
No, I'm sorry.
Yep, Jenny.
Okay. B. Butler. Angela Butler, 71. Sharon Butler, 46. This is Boston. Richard Butler, 52. C. Cohen. Muriel Cohen, 17. Lena Cohen, 19. Raul Cohen, 15. G. Garber. Mark Garber, 37. Casey Martin, 39. Rolo Martinez, 50.
Wait a minute, Casey Martin?
Casey Martin?
I've got a Casey Martin.
He's got brown hair, almost 6 feet.
Brown hair, tall, yes.
Glasses.
Glasses, yes.
Glasses and, Brown eyes?
Glasses, I don't know about the eyes.
Lean. He's got a lean build.
Uh-huh. Bethesda.
He's in Bethesda?
No, he's from Bethesda. Before that, briefly DC and Scranton for college. And before that, Belmont, a teeny tiny town in Maine.
Oh. That's not him.
He was working for Johns Hopkins Hospital in Records Administration.
Yeah, that's really not him.
Sorry.
I haven't talked to the guy in over a year anyway. I don't even know what he's on my list.
Do I have any more? That was my 10, right? Or do I?
No, I wasn't counting it.
I can do more.
Oh, I have one more. Charlie Barnard, 69. My crazy uncle, schlumpy, weird. I know you don't have him.
No, I'm sorry.
Sam?
H, Linda Hopkins, 52. S, Ginny, or Virginia, Scott, 60.
That's it?
I come from a small town. I know about everybody else.
Oh, and we're also looking for
We're also looking for a Becca Wright, 12. You don't have her.
Oh, no.
I know. Thank you.
All right, so you're doing 10?
Isn't it 10?
Seems like last week or so people were bumping it back to 8. Mine are E. Evans, Peter Evans, 70. Estelle Evans, 48. Richard Kahn, 35. Sorry, that's K. Kahn Richard. L. John Llewellyn, 37. S. Nolan Scott, 36.
Okay, wait just a second. I've got to write out a new book. Can't leave enough room for the S's. Okay, no.
Suarez, Lilia Suarez, 38. Petra Suarez Evans, 2. Cynthia Warner, 52. Francis Warner, 22. Noah Warner, 27.
No, sorry.
no, sorry.
No. Sorry.
Hungry?
No, I'm all right.
Beer?
Yes! That would be great, thanks.
I'll go get it.
How long have you been moving?
About a month and a half. I've been stopping here and stopping there. Mainly, I've just been moving. What about you?
I've been here for about a week. I'm from Baltimore. I left 11 weeks ago. I was in Wilmington for a while, but just until about a month ago. Then I was really on the move for just about 3 weeks.
I got here 4 days ago. I was in New York, and I'm in my mother-in-law's cabin in the Catskills. Had to get out of there 2 weeks ago.
I live here. Or, no, I lived here. Or, no, I live here. Right, over there.
Stream cool.
Ooh, nice. Thanks.
Pleasure. So you came down Stanford on 94?
No, I cut over to 84 after Richmond. You heard that the Millstone plant went up too, right?
Wait. Millstone, is that?
Nuclear, yeah, at Waterford.
Where is that?
On the coast near Mystic.
I don't know where. I just know the movie title. That's.
Northeast corner, right near the border with Rhode Island.
So that's how many miles from here?
Well over 150. It's
So that's fine, right?
170 something, 177, 78. I can check my atlas.
You weren't there?
No. I met a couple of groups coming from there.
They were there when it went up?
They were scared. They were 20 miles away when it happened, but they ran into some people coming from the area who were in rough shape.
So, but that's fine, right?
Well, it depends on the weather, like on the wind.
Okay, yeah, but over 150?
I heard 10. I heard 20. I heard 50. I heard 50 miles, but only for a few days. I heard 50 miles, but only for a few weeks. I heard 100 miles for like 100 million years. I mean, I just try to stay away when I know how to.
186.
Oh, Waterford. We're fine. There's a lot of planets much closer. Well, there are.
Then you cut over to 84.
I cut over to 84. There are barricades on 84 from just east of Hartford until, I don't know. I got the whole scene a really wide berth.
I heard that Pennsylvania. That all of Pennsylvania. I heard that Illinois.
I don't think that's true. I think that's just a crazy rumor. I do.
Yeah, there are a lot of crazy rumors. Then from 84.
I heard that there are hundreds of plants. I didn't even know that.
That is definitely not true.
Plants all over. Plants, you don't even know where they are because there's so many.
No, there is like a dozen. In the whole country, like a dozen. 20 at the most.
I heard hundreds.
The plants are in the east part mainly.
It's not like it was sudden. Okay, there were weeks and weeks and weeks where it was pretty clear. They had weeks and weeks and weeks to plan
I
for this.
think there was a lot of pressure, though. Like, to keep the plants going, to keep the grid up. They were so worried about the grid going down and everyone freaking.
On the news, there was this one guy who was saying they no longer have the personnel in a lot of places. That you can't just shut them down and walk away, that you have to have these people, hundreds of trained people, meticulously stow the material away. And that they may have waited too long until too many of those people were sick.
I didn't see this. When was this?
It was local. It was one of the last broadcasts before everyone went off the air.
People are not competent. Can I just say that? People are not competent.
I ran into a guy in the Walmart. We were talking about duct tape. I mean, there isn't any left at the Walmart, of course. And well, I never got any before because I thought, well, really, I mean, what's the use? And now I'm sorry because, you know, it's handy, and I hate going into houses. I'm not good with the stink. So, anyway, we were talking about where we'd still have it, and now he had a really good suggestion, which is the janitorial areas at schools. And anyway, we were talking about duct tape, and he had a cousin who worked at a nuclear power plant, Oyster Creek. It's near Asbury Park, and he said
Asbury Park. Where is that? How many miles?
It's around 100.
100.
Indian Point is actually a lot closer.
How much closer?
about 30.
So the guy, you were talking to him in the Walmart, and he said.
He said that there, what happens is that when the plant operators take the plants offline, that the cooling pools, which is where, I mean, you know,
Right.
that whole system continues to operate, and that the radioactivity, the rods, are fine, basically, for as long as there's electrical power to the plants, they just sit there, it's fine, and that when the power goes out, there are like massive generators, and they continue to power the plants and the cooling pools for, I don't know, weeks. But then they run out of fuel, and the electricity stopped, and the fire started, and everyone is really distracted. And you know, he gradually realizes, you know, I don't think anyone is thinking about this, and I mean, the weeks are kind of just ticking away.
The fires were before.
The fires? No, the fires were after.
The fires were before the grid went down.
The big fires, like the crazy explosions, those were after.
Not where I was.
It depended on where you were.
What?
Yeah, I'm just. All right. Before, after, before. I'm sorry. He realizes no one is thinking about it.
Yeah. He's thinking about it, so he decides, well, okay, it's on me. So he formulates this plan where he's going to stock up on fuel and go to the plant and find the generator shed. And he says the shed is going to be locked because when people are panicking, they aren't thinking, right? They just lock. I'll bring a crowbar. I'll pry the hell out of it. I'll bust the shed open and I'll refuel the generators, and that's what I'll do, right? For months, that will be my task. This is what I will dedicate myself to refueling those massive generators until finally the generators will break down. Because you know, things always break down, but at that point, I guess at that point it's different. I mean, the radioactivity has settled, or like the worst of it has bubbled away. He was excited. It wasn't clear.
It's still radioactive. It's still just as radioactive. Like, for 100 million years, still just as radioactive.
Yes, but I think he thought it would be. The gases wouldn't build up or whatever. There wouldn't be this issue of explosions or plumes anyway.
But he knew what he was talking about, right? He knew?
Yeah, but did he? His cousin worked at the guard box at the gate. I mean, he had these terms. And what he told me was that he had gone to do it. He was living 15 miles away, so he sets it out, walks it. Takes him a day and a half because of anyway, he walks it and he's there. He's at a gas station a mile from the main entrance. It's an utterly gorgeous day, and he's siphoning off one of the tanks. He has containers. He has a dolly, or what are those things? Where it's a couple of planks of wood, basically, on like wheels like this, and then usually it has strips of carpeting on it.
Yeah, that's a dolly.
Okay, yes, so he has a dolly. He's got containers of gasoline. He's determined, he's set, ready to go. But then he has a flash? I mean, a very vivid, just like how you picture something, right? A waking fantasy, and he can see himself at the front gate of the plant, and there's reactor A, right above him. And he doesn't look at it. He presses on and up the little service roadway, and he's at the shed, the service shed. And so he's totally picturing himself busting at the lock until he busts it open. And he's maneuvering the dolly inside when he realizes that there's no noise. In the shed, these big machines, and it's so quiet. He lowers the dolly, he steps inside, there's the generator, he touches it. Yeah, it's cold. Dead. Too late. And his heart is pounding, and he has a flutter in his stomach, which he thought, what is this? Is this adrenaline? And he thinks, oh, probably not. And I mean, this ache starting up in his head.
Wait, this is how you know? Is that the first headache?
This is just what he said. Okay? He's got an ache in the stomach, and he leaves the shed, and the reactor, I mean, is right there, right above him, half in the sunlight. And now he gets the first wave of nausea, and he discovers he's shitting his pants. And this is weird. He doesn't want the reactor to get to watch him die. He starts off back down the road, and he's thinking, all I want is to get around that curve up there, so I'm out of sight. Feet's just carry me that far. Feet don't fail me now, and this is the point where he snaps out of it. He's standing at the station with his gas canisters and his dolly, and he's looking up the roadway leading to the plants, and he knows he can't do it. He drops the siphon, he walks away. He said it's not knowing. That's the problem. He said, oh, I think I can handle anything if I know what it is. I just can't manage the dread. And then we talked about duct tape. I have a box of it. You're welcome to some if you want.
Oh, I'll stay away, all right. Oh, stay away forever. That's the line. It's, oh, I'll stay away from your son.
Oh!
Stay away forever.
Yes! Yes, I knew it. I knew it was that.
Thank God, right?
I was going to blow you away. I swear to God. Oh, I'll stay away, all right. I'll stay away forever.
Right?
They're in the movie theater.
Marge says "You're an awful man." This is after he turns around and they're gasping, and Bart says, "It's
you, yes!
You're the one who's been trying to kill me." And Marge says, "You're an awful man. Stay away from my son." And then he says, "Oh, stay away from your son, all right? Oh, stay away forever."
Yes!
Which freaks Homer out.
Yes,
And then,
yes!
And then Sideshow Bob goes, "Oh, no, sorry. And he's like frustrated. He like walks away.
Awesome!
That is it!
That's great. That's, yeah, that's so great. Okay. Can you do that with the rest of the episode?
Oh, yes.
I can't. I really wish I could.
No, you underestimate yourself. That was brilliant.
That was so good.
I've never actually watched an episode of The Simpsons. Not all the way through. That bit comes from an ex-girlfriend. She was a Simpsons fiend. She had this little routine where you'd go like, "Hey, would you mind not drumming your fingers like that?" And she'd go, "Oh, stop drumming my fingers, all right? Oh, stop drumming them forever."
Huh.
Yeah, completely annoying. She's the one you really need. She knew all of them. She was always quoting from them.
I'm Matt, by the way.
Gibson,
Jenny.
Maria.
Sam.
you were in the middle of the episode.
We were
Where?
in the middle of the episode.
Where were we?
Pandas.
Oh, pandas, right? The pandas.
And Mo was shooing them away like andale.
No, that was so much earlier. We were actually
in the
Movie theater.
yes, right. We were in the movie theater.
Oh, I'll stay away from your son, all right? I'll stay away forever.
So good. And then he goes off.
Then he goes off, and then next he
They're on a houseboat, right?
They're on a houseboat on
Is it Cape Fear, like in the cartoon?
a terror lake.
Yes, and there are piranhas.
There are
And
piranhas.
he's running from the piranhas. He's running and
He's running, and okay. So Sideshow Bob, he gets on the houseboat, and he's going to he's got a machete, and he takes Bart out of the deck, or onto the deck out of the hold, and Bart runs to the back deck, and he looks over the side, and there are all the crocodiles.
Oh, right, the crocodile.
Yeah, crocodiles, all of them, snapping up at him. And he goes over the rail and he says, "Oh no!" So then he runs to the front of the boat and there are the piranhas. So then he says, "Oh no!" So then he runs to the back of the boat again and once again there's the crocodile. So he goes, "Oh, right."
But wait. I think we're forgetting, there's a cactus. Before,
The road trip when they're on the way to Terror Lake.
They drive to a cactus patch.
Right. Homer's like, "Hey everyone, want to drive through the cactus patch?" And they're all like, "Yay!" While Sideshow Bob is hanging on underneath like, "Oh, shoot. They're driving and singing Gilbert and Sullivan, the three little something schoolgirl. 3 little maids from school are we something. Wait, they're singing Gilbert and Sullivan.
Oh, right, because at the end.
Oh yeah, because at the very end, Sideshow Bob performs the HMS Pinafore, the entire Gilbert and Sullivan opera.
And at some point, him and Bart end up doing a duet together.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, no, never.
Yeah, it's like
No, never.
no, never, and no, never, and he's like, "No, never," and then he's like, "The sailors never get sick at sea."
I never sick at sea. What never? No, never. What never? Well, hardly ever. He's hardly ever sick at sea.
Yes, that's it. I can't believe it. Yes, an aficionado, eh?
Worse than that, I'm afraid I belong to a small amateur society.
Wait, does that mean that you can do schoolgirls?
I have played Poobah in the Mikado twice.
Well, let's hear it.
You certain? Because the terrible truth is, you really only have to ask me once.
Yes.
Bring it.
3 little maids from school are we, pert as a schoolgirl well can be, filled to the brim with girlish glee. 3 little maids
mates from school. Everything is a source of fun. Nobody's safe, for we care for none. Life is a joke that's just begun. 3 little mates from school. 3 little mates who all unweary come from a ladies' seminary, free from its genius tutelary. 3 little mates from school.
Yes, do that again.
Such a day.
Yeah?
Such a day. You're just gonna sit there? You aren't gonna come to greet me, or...
That's dogs. Sometimes children.
Jenny, I can see the plug.
Oh, I thought All right. Do you want to go on, or...
Gibson, is that where we set the chair?
Yup.
Yup, that's the spot.
Maybe closer?
You're not really getting the,
Not really.
Yeah, we just don't have enough candles.
I could rig it up for more easy.
Not currently in the budget, okay?
Oh, Richards! I saw one of their TV scenes. You get the color, also, it looks great. I got one of their guys a couple drinks afterwards, and they say they have this blue cellophane plastic. This clear blue cellophane plastic over it, so
yeah.
that wrap, remember, for food.
Yeah, very hard to come by.
Oh, mirror, right in the back, behind.
Right. Nice.
Well worth trying.
There's one above the bathroom sink I can deinstall.
We're gonna need to break it.
Yeah.
Won't Lewis, that's his name, right?
Lewis,
Won't he kick up a fuss?
for what he's taking from us in percentage, I think we get a crummy mirror. Okay, let's get this mark closer.
That gym was great.
Roof caved in.
I know, but there isn't anything closer to the center.
Not apparently.
I'm just surprised. We've been through here a lot.
Pauline, this should be a bigger foot motion, yes? Like, yeah, it can be huge.
Wait, as long as you extend your foot fully each time.
Yeah, all the way back, all the way forward. And Matt, that second blink pause can actually be that moment.
Longer, I know. Hey, can we actually maybe do it?
Yeah, can we just like, run through the FBI scene again? Oh, no, absolutely not. We've got to get this commercial in here. But we've got to work on the episode. The episode is so creaky. Absolutely. Tonight we will work on the episode. Okay, but at this moment, I feel like it's more efficient, right? While it's in my head.
Yeah, I'd actually really love to go around with my yelp of terror, guys. I thought of a perfection.
And the transition sucked. We have to work on the transition anyway.
The transition really did suck.
Jesus, hell. All right, fine. From the beginning, that would be so great. Fine, but we've got to get it set up in 2 seconds. Just you 2 seconds.
You know what it's got to be more of a thing also? Sancho Bomb, the houseboat. Oh, absolutely.
Right, I know, of course, right.
Now it's just sort of, here I am clambering up the side of this houseboat. Here I am shaking my fist. Ah, there's thunder. Now I think I'll go inside. It could just be much, much more, a thing.
I would be more than happy for it to be more of a thing.
Well, it's the timing, though. Right now, it's all over the map.
Well, we've never really said it.
Yeah, there is a lot of opportunity there.
In our copious free time. Sam,
Ah.
did you have a chance to adjust the padding on the rigs?
should be a more comfortable thwack now.
Thank you, Sam.
Places and
My name is Agent Secrest, Mr. Simpson. Agent Secrest, FBI Witness Protection Program. Mr. Simpson, your family no longer needs to fear Sideshow Bob. We are relocating you to a houseboat on Terror River. And you'll have a new identity.
O.J. Simpson! O.J. Simpson!
That identity is in use. From now on, Mr. Simpson, you will be, Mr. Thompson. Do you understand that? That's your new identity. Mr. Thompson.
Got it.
Homer Simpson no longer exists. You're Mr. Thompson now.
Right, got it.
Excellent. Let's just practice that a moment, shall we? Hello, Mr. Thompson. How are you today, Mr. Thompson? Now, you're Mr. Thompson now, remember?
Oh, got it, yeah.
Okay, let's run through that one more time. Good morning, Mr. Thompson. How are you today, Mr. Thompson? Now, when I say Mr. Thompson, you respond as Mr. Thompson.
Oh, sure.
Certain you're clear on this?
Piece of cake.
Really?
Sure thing.
Mr. Thompson,
okay, look! I'm going to call you Mr. Thompson. And when I say Mr. Thompson, I'm going to press on your foot. And when I press on your foot and say, Mr. Thompson, you say hello.
Oh,
Okay?
fire away.
All right. Well, hello there, Mr. Thompson. Mr. Thompson. Hello? Mr. Thompson. Mr. Thompson, hi.
I think he's talking to you.
Great.
Hey, can we just
In
run
no
out?
universe, on to the commercial. Go, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
ba, 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 ba.
And it's been a hectic day. The car rush, your crazy boss. When all you want to say is stop the world and let me on. When all you need is one sweet smiling face to see you through. Brush off your shoes, walk through that door. Your home is here for you. Your home is here for you.
Such a day.
Yeah?
Such a day. You're just gonna sit there? You aren't gonna come to greet me, or?
That's dogs. Sometimes children. Come on over here.
All the way over there.
Come here. Better.
A little. You aren't gonna turn the sound up?
It's gotta prove that it's worthy. You want me?
No, not you.
Are you sure?
Positive. It's been such a day, and do you know what I want?
You want a bath?
So badly. The traffic was nuts balls. The fluorescents at work are driving me crazy. And you want to hear the big news?
What?
Someone is stealing lunches out of the refrigerator.
Someone is what?
Stealing lunches from the refrigerator. That's low, right?
Very low. Lunches which are properly marked.
Yes, in Sharpie in big lettering. Last Friday, they took Raul's leftover Chinese sweet and sour pork pineapple fried rice and his Fritos.
And this was all in a bag?
He knows the moment he lifts it up before he even opens it. With his name on it in Sharpie! Damn it. With his name on it and his Fritos.
And this was all in a bag?
Yes, with his name on it in Sharpie! He knows the moment he lifts it up before he even opens it. Why is this so light? Monday, Leslie's Pizza Pocket. Tuesday, Robbie's Quarter Pounder with cheese. Wednesday, Nancy's...
Sam?
Yeah?
That
Sorry about that, folks. Towel's gone. Didn't want to risk a blanket. Do you want to keep going, or shall we try this out?
No, let's take a look.
Okay, so I'll need to install it. Okay. But just to get a sense.
Nice.
Gibson, sit back so we can get you in position. Sam, that is an improvement. A definite improvement.
Hooray, Sam!
Hello!
Hooray, Max!
Excellent. No time for joy. Gibson, Quincy.
I was,
And
And Mitchie brought in a homemade chocolate cake for the office. You know, so moist, thick fudge frosting. And so she had a piece. And so I came in right as she was taking it out. So then I had a piece. And then Michael had a piece. And then 20 minutes later, it was all gone, all in one day. You know what I mean?
right.
All gone, all in one day. I mean, nobody can eat all of that. This isn't someone who can't be bothered to go out. They're just taking it.
They're taking it just to take it.
Right? One of us is a predator.
You don't pack lunch.
No, I eat out. I love Pret a Manger. Their sandwiches are so tidily cute and cut and packaged. I love the roast beef with arugula and parm. I also really like the Turkey Club sandwich, the BLT. It's cold outside, snow outside, but I'm tucked into the corner of the Pret, cozy as can be, with my perfect compact triangle of chicken salad and a hot chocolate. Meanwhile, the rest of the place just gabbling behind me. Hang on. I'm gonna fill the bath salts before the tub is done filling. And maybe some bath oil. Ooh, it's all steamy in here. Hang on. Oh, yummy.
Nice bath.
Really nice bath.
You want me to bring you a glass of Chablis?
Mmm.
Or a mineral water, if you want a mineral water, with a squeeze of lemon in it, or lime. Or I could get you a great Fanta, or one of those Italian sodas you like, or a cran raspberry juice, or a Diet Coke.
With ice?
Of course with ice. Why not with ice? The freezer is chock full of ice.
Sounds dreamy. I'll have a Chablis. Or no, a Diet Coke. No, a Chablis. God, it's been a long day.
Sure thing. How's the bath?
Delicious. Rejuvenating. I feel like a brand new woman.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's effective.
It's good, right?
Yeah, nice work, Jenny.
It works.
It's that fine line between tantalization and torture.
Why Chablis? Do we really have to be those kinds of people?
People respond well to Chablis.
I feel like people are forgetting the taste and the ethos. They've reverted to pure sound pleasure. Chablis.
It's an innocent wine. People like the innocent.
Also, isn't Chablis one of those wines which was out of fashion, but actually it's quite good?
No, common misconception, but no. Quincy, do you really want to be a Chablis drinker?
Seriously, Gibson? At this point, all I care about my imaginary alcohol is that it's aged.
Gibson, I was a Chablis drinker. Like many other people, a proud Chablis drinker. Hey, what was up with the water?
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Do you need more water back there?
I misarranged my buckets. I have a system. Sorry, babe. No, what? I did.
Call the plumber!
What about Shiraz? That sounds fun too. Shiraz.
Shiraz makes a lot of people slightly nervous because they don't remember if they drank it or not, and if they liked it or not, or even if it was red or white. The whole point of a commercial is to create a reality that is welcoming, not challenging.
Yeah, but what about that whole... I feel like we're failing to exploit, in commercials, it wasn't just about feeling cozy and bounty. There was that whole other thing commercials used to do, like there was always that question of identity. It wasn't just, what is the desire? It was, who has the desire? I think people are ready for status again.
You're joking.
In baby steps, I think people are ready for status.
Do you know what would be great? If we could get that smell, that bath salt smell.
Oh, I hate that smell.
Maybe if we heated it up in a pan and melted some.
We'll be stuck with that smell all night.
If we could just get a hit of it at the beginning.
I hate that smell.
I'm not alone. Sam! Don't you hate that smell?
What?
That bath salt smell when the tub is filling with bath salts?
Are we doing that smell?
Wait. What? Because we got a lot going on back here already.
Bath salts, that chemical odor.
Ooh, I like that smell.
What are the
going to Denver.
But all of the Diet Cokes, there must have been like so many Diet Cokes in circulation. Like millions. I know a guy in Wichita who has a stash of Diet Cokes. Do you know what he's selling them for? Lithium batteries. Yeah, to a can. That's nuts. Can you imagine? I'd wait until winter, and then I'd have it over ice. Oh, the pop sound, the sparkly fizz. Ah.
Well, if you figure,
Oh no.
if you figure population 300 million, let's say half of that is women, so like 150 million. And let's say of that, 30 million are under 10, so that's 120 million, which is hard. Let's say 50 million are under 10 or over 70, so that's 100 million. And let's say only half of them drink Diet Coke, so that's 50 million. And let's say they drink 2 a week, 100 million. And let's say there's 2 weeks worth in circulation, so that means at any given before moment, there should be 200 million Diet Cokes in stores and warehouses. And then there's an after population of 1 million tops.
Less than that.
No one knows.
It has to have been far less than that, just percentage-wise.
Yeah, it's not evenly distributed.
And we lose half again as many afterwards. Those first few years, we lose half again as many.
Wait, no?
If not more.
No one knows.
Let's say 1 million just to say, and let's say half of that is women, so say 500,000. So for each remaining woman, 400 Diet Cokes, which is...
Which actually isn't.
Over 7 years.
That's...
Figure half of them went up in the fires anyways.
I was drinking a lot of them. Oh, I had them in the stream behind my place. It was hot that summer.
A lot of women aren't drinking them at all.
Men like Diet Coke. Men drink Diet Coke too.
Gay men.
Now, hey there.
It's just a fact that gay men drink more Diet Coke than straight men.
2,100 something.
Oh, my uncle, the big fat butcher, he guzzled Diet Coke by the 2-liter.
Your uncle? The big fat gay butcher?
Oh. When?
Every 7 days, more or less, so like once a week.
I drink way more than that. Well, when I could get a hold of them, but man, I haven't had one for 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was drinking it at first because of the water. People were going through soda, whatever it was.
That's not so much.
So yeah, they might just be gone.
They might just be gone.
Except for that guy in Wichita.
And a stash in Denver.
Assuming that any of these numbers are even vaguely meaningful.
Right.
All right, we're gonna move on to chart hits. Yes. Hey, Gib, the candles.
Oh, right, sorry.
You know, it's just as well because that stuff was going to kill you.
No.
Don't worry, I'm not going to lecture anybody. It's gone now, but that was seriously a scary sweetener.
Hey, can we go a little easier on the steam?
It was a bit much.
Yeah. How much are you using?
That was half a stick, but the eraser's still loaded, so it's good for a few more sessions.
Brings me back to my substitute teacher days.
Go easy on it. We've only got 6 boxes, and there's a fire in Heretic Homer.
Wait a minute, Heretic Homer? We don't really want Heretic Homer, do we?
We're negotiating for it.
We're negotiating for it with primetime players?
No, not with primetime players, with the...
With the reruns.
No, I know the reruns. When was this decided?
That wasn't what we decided. Heretic Homer's a wildly inaccurate show.
No, we did.
We did, Gibson.
You were at the landing, and what you don't remember is that...
All right, wait, yes. We can't...
What don't I remember? I was there.
Okay, obviously we can't decide on every decision by quorum, but I think we should decide on a category of decision which should be decided by quorum. And I think repertoire should fall underneath that category of decision.
Right, yes, right. Okay, what you don't remember is that, yes, we all agreed that Heretic Homer is a shitty show. But A, we may be able to improve it. Matt has a line.
A line.
And B, Springfield Files is an even shittier show.
But Springfield Files was a great show. People remember loving that episode.
Back in the day, yes. Our version sucks. You know it does. If we don't play it, we lose it anyway. And every single time we do play it, we diminish our reputation.
But if we trade it, we don't have a single show in our repertoire with Mr. Byrne. This is not about me playing him. It's the character. They really love him. Someone is going to remember. Someone is going to come forward.
Yes, obviously, eventually. Look, if we went through all of this, we decided.
We decided?
We did. We had to make a decision. They were going to offer Heretic to Richards.
We decided?
Yes.
Was I peeing? I don't remember this.
You were in the room!
Was I drinking? I don't remember this.
Okay, I think you were angry. Okay? Maybe you weren't listening.
Yeah, but was I...
You were drinking, Kate. Maybe you were drunk, right? We were all drunk.
I don't. I really don't. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? This is brain damage.
No, don't go there.
Of course it is. Deposits, plumes, ruptures, seepage.
Gibson, we are not going there.
We don't even know North Carolina every time it rains.
Gibson, put a lid on it.
Gibson, please, 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 please.
West Vermont, no one knows what happened to those people. No one knows what caused that hundreds of miles from anything, everything, A-OK, than skin peeling.
Okay, no!
Gibson. No-go zones marked off with blocks of spray-painted concrete and electrical tape. That doesn't mean anything. No one knows what's really going on. Tanks with what's in them, what and underground. Everyone's guessing. No one knows the boundaries of what's been creeping or what's
Gibson,
in
shut
the
your
water.
mouth! Gibson,
We don't even know what's
please,
been
please,
seeping
please.
all this time through shale or anywhere else. We're breathing, we're drinking, we're eating. It's all broken open. You know it has.
Shut up, Gibson! Shut up!
Gibson!
Really?
We're not going to talk about that.
It's just, I don't remember us coming to a decision. I remember the discussion. I remember chiming in. I don't remember any moment when it was settled. It was really settled.
Yes.
I don't remember that.
I think you were angry. I think you were drinking. Maybe you weren't listening.
Yeah, but
You were drinking, and it wasn't a great batch either.
Oh, it was my batch. I'm gonna own up, it was terrible. I had a headache the whole next day, right?
right. Right.
Okay.
Right. What was the line?
It's a good one. And what if we picked the wrong religion? Each week we're just making God madder and madder.
Yeah, that's good. That's a great line. The reruns don't have that, do they?
Right.
But that's it? Just one line?
Gibson, we decided.
People are going to bring other lines forward. That's just one people remember.
They didn't for them.
We've got a better circuit. I really think we do. Okay, if the lines are out there, they will come to us. I have every faith.
Jenny, shall we discuss the booth?
Wait, the booth?
Gibson, that was a private conversation.
I never pretended to be anything but lying there with my eyes closed, resting.
Wait, this is what about the booth?
Jenny?
Something which I have not brought to the attention of the group because it's serious and I'm not positive.
But you're pretty positive.
But I'm pretty positive that I don't know how much longer we can go on buying lines.
Jenny, that's no!
That is not on the table. We rely on the booth.
You guys aren't dealing with people, okay? People are making anything up, and when I tell them no thanks, it's starting to get ugly.
But you've had that. People making things up, people getting angry.
Yeah, you get that all the time.
I've gotten people who are hungry and desperate. I've gotten people who are crazy. But after the show last week in Pond Creek, a man came up to me. I do remember him vaguely. He said, "You used my line." I said, "No." He said, "You used my line and you never paid me for it." I said, "I can assure you, no." He said, "Calm thyself, Bartron, and tell us now where the magic space crystals which can save the galaxy are hidden." I gave you that line. You said you didn't want it. Now you're using it. Pay up. I said, "That can't have been the line you offered me." I said, "Look, we found the day. We found the line I wrote down." I said, "Look, that's the line. That's not the line in the show." He said, "What is this book?" "What is it?" "It's pen on paper." "It doesn't mean anything. You rewrote the page, you forged my signature, you stole my line, and now I want my payment." And he knew. He knew it wasn't his line. He was lying to my face, and he knew I knew he was lying. I mean, this guy was bold, okay? Lately, people are bold. And that's new.
But we can't not. If we stop buying lines, we lose out to shows which keep buying lines.
What if we restricted it to brokers, to people we have trusted relationships with?
But those guys, I don't know about those guys. Okay, they say they've got nothing. So we trade a show to Richards. Suddenly, Richards has an entire scene. The best lines we get from people we don't know. People who walk right up to the booth.
I got that person who wrote for Saturday Night Live.
I remember that.
Oh, it was really good, right? We use it?
Yeah, it was that whole chunk of Heart of Bartness, plus some lines for Lisa the Vegetarian. And he said he had a really good piece of much ado about nothing, but he was the one. Remember, he said he'd have to join up. He said we'd have to take him with us. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, maybe he went to Richards.
They're not taking people on now, are they?
Sometimes they're also kicking people out.
Pond Creek. Guys, Pond Creek has never been great, right? We take Pond Creek off the route, maybe add Sulphur or Helena before we cross into Kansas. I know it's not great for business and sucks for the horses, but they'd love to have us.
It's not just Pond Creek. Muskegee has always been cool, but 2 weeks ago
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, I didn't like the feeling.
Right.
Look, we're putting together rather accurate episodes. It's becoming a really good show.
Richards is having the same problem too, I bet.
Maybe their security detail is better than ours.
Right here, sweetheart.
Honey, you do a great job. But Richards has 6 guys on permanently. You're just hiring people town to town.
Richards can only be in one place at a time. We don't need to be Richards. We don't need 23 shows.
They've got 27 now.
27? Who said they buy?
Thursday night.
Oh,
Those guys were losers anyway.
you know, I've
Oh,
heard.
no. I know what you're gonna say. Definitely a rumor.
We don't need 27 shows. There's room for more than Richards' couch.
Let's not kid ourselves. If Richards has a strong enough security detail, they keep buying lines. They keep buying lines, they assemble superior shows. Our shows look shitty in comparison. We lose audience. We lose more audience until we're selling our repertoire to Richards, show by show by show. Thursday night held out as long as they could. I think a lot of those guys went into Shakespeare, and some of them just sold themselves outright. I hear Richards has a stash of lithiums and 10 of those really powerful camping flashlights, and that they're doing a Dust to Dark showing of a streetcar named March with the spotlight finale at the end.
They can't keep that up for long.
Long enough, though, right?
It still kills me that they've got streetcar.
Our commercials are excellent.
Our commercials are great.
They are great. They are excellent. All right? All right. Keeping it together. Moving on. There's only a few more hours left of daylight, and we've yet to run chart hits all the way through.
Oh, chart hits, guys! Let's do it!
All right, chart hits.
Sam, Matt, you got the car?
Rock and roll.
Booyah!
Costumes, no costumes.
Absolutely costume.
Costumes it shall be.
Has anyone seen my glasses?
Oh.
Wait, is Toxic in or out? What did we decide?
In for the moment.
It is a song which does not play well with others.
But I want it.
But she wants it, so it's in for another go-around.
All right. Matt, Quincy, come help me set up this car.
All right.
Gotcha.
Coming in.
Watch out.
And push back. Hey, Colleen, how's this look?
It's perfect.
Pretty? Okay, awesome. All right, Gibson, you ready back there?
Yeah, let's go!
All right, guys, let's do this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Bum, 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 bum. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Driving through the American West.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Driving through the American East. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Driving through the American South.
Southwest.
Southeast.
Across the plains.
Along the coast.
Straddling the borders.
With the radio on.
Pump up the volume.
Pump up the volume. Crank up the tunes. Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. Oh, ooh, wah, 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 wah. Toxic, toxic.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it.
Any way you want it. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it.
And live while we're young.
Hey, hey, hey.
And live while we're young. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. White shirt, now red, my bloody nose sleeping around your tippy toes, creeping around like no one knows. Think you're so criminal. Bruises on both my knees, but you don't say thank you or please. I do what I want when I'm wanting to. My soul so cynical. I'm the bad guy. Duh. Do-do-do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do-do. But I don't wanna live that way, reading into every word you say. You said that you could let it go, and I wouldn't get you hung up on somebody that you used to know. You didn't have to cut me off, make out like it never happened and that we were nothing. And I don't even need your love. Treat me like a stranger and I feel so rough. But you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. Guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody
I used to know.
Somebody. Somebody.
I used to know.
Somebody. Somebody.
I used to know.
I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust.
I'm breathing in the chemicals.
I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones, enough to make my systems blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive.
All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run.
Outrun my gun.
All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run.
Better run, faster than my bullets. She'll make you take your clothes off and go dancing in the rain. She'll make you live a crazy life, but she'll take away your pain. Like a bullet to your brain, come on, upside, inside out, living la vida loca. She'll push and pull you out, living la vida loca. Her lips are devil red, skin's the color mocha. She will wear you out, living la vida loca, living la vida loca. She's living la vida loca.
You'll make me glow, but I cover up, won't let it show. So I'm
Putting my defenses up, 'cause I don't wanna fall in love. If I ever did that, I think I'd have a heart attack.
I think I'd have a heart attack. I think I'd have a heart attack.
Look, if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you've ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip?
Saturday morning, jumped out of bed and put on my best suit. Got in my car and
'Cause I know that you're an old-fashioned man.
I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder, I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it, I will survive, keep on surviving. And I park the car, but I don't put on the brake. You zip up your jacket, and my fingers start to shake. I'm on the verge of laughing, and maybe I'm a fool. Maybe I'm a fool. Going to say goodbye so lightly as I try to keep my cool. This is the part where we say goodbye. I've got to everything we are. It's the end of everything. Everything we are. Now I'm on the highway, and I roll the top down. A storm lashes my face as I speed through this town. And I'm wet with the rain, and I'm drenched with my tears. My body's been shaking for what seems like 100 years. There's time to say goodbye. I've got to say everything we are. It's the end of everything. The Thompsons.
It's Camp Terra, kids, our new home. And that was not enough time for the quick change. Obviously. It's the wig. Do I really need to be in the last number?
You do.
Can this thing just be plopped? If you could get the house code.
Oh, right, and so just...
Yeah, because it's a hand issue, okay? I don't have enough hands.
Okay, so you can be her wig hands, everyone else?
Me? Oh, but that's because I zagged when I should have been zigging. But I have the time.
Yeah, I'm fine. Gib, you
Yeah?
have enough time to get under there?
Yeah, did anyone see me?
I wasn't looking. I'll keep an eye out next time.
Oh, hey, what if he has engine oil? Just a big blob of engine oil on his face.
Yeah.
Like on the nose and over.
Ooh, on the eye area. Like a black eye?
Like one of those dogs.
If you can get
If
it.
there's time, we could use. I don't know what.
Was that your thumb? Coming down. That wasn't your thumb.
That was my thumb.
There has to be more of a thumb.
I don't know how much more of a thump I can give with my bare body.
If there's a board underneath it, maybe?
Or a sheet of metal. No? What?
A hollow board. Like one of those doors.
But when would we ever have time to
know, I think I saw some in a stash of lumber. In the back.
You know, this is a whole other moving part. I just want to register that.
It has to be more of a thing. That moment, it has to be more of a thing.
So what are we thinking? Like blot here, blot there?
Yeah, that could kind of be great. You need something black, but with that like reddish sheen. Like, oh, biscuits, but also...
But this is a cartoon. I think something like mud, just something black and solid.
But it can't look like mud. It's got to look like engine oil, so it's not just that he's dirty, but it's that thing, right? Like, all during the journey, he's clinging to the underbelly of the car. Hot engine oil in his face. But he holds on. He perseveres, like, come on. That's what makes him scary.
I just think anything on a person's face is funny. I think it's better if it's not realistic. I think that's just distracting.
Okay, this is
into a drama.
I'm not trying to turn it into a drama, Quincy. I'm trying to create a richer sense of reality, right? And that's part of what makes it funny. Things are funniest when they're true, right?
I just think if we're giving everything motivation, where's the power? Where's the joy? No motivation, no consequences. That's the point of a cartoon. Where else do we get to experience that? Nowhere.
Okay, I'm just saying, right? I think we have a chance to, like, engage at the same time with, like, larger... I mean, are we just entertaining them? But we have a chance here to provide meaning.
Meaning is everywhere, okay? We get meaning for free whether we like it or not. Meaningless entertainment, on the other hand, is actually pretty hard. Look, if you don't like what we're trying to do here, why don't you go somewhere commensurate your matchless aesthetic? Go to one of the dramas. I hear one of the blondes in the West Wing on the Tulsa circuit is pretty sick. Maybe they'll take you in there. It's not like you're really pulling your weight around here anyway.
Betsy, Jesus Christ.
Babe, what?
What?
Okay. I think I got it.
All right, we're gonna keep moving. Gib, can you get back in there? Under. Gib!
Oh, yeah, right on it.
Sideshow Bob, everyone. Sideshow Bob, emerging.
Let me just slide this.
Hey, are the rigs in position? Yeah. Excellent, I heard that.
At last, Bart Simpson, at last! Will you and your family cozy yourselves away in that houseboat? Will you play cards? Will you drink hot cocoa? I will be lurking here on the riverbank, like a crocodile, only with much better skin and a superlative singing voice. And come nightfall,
Show's not till tomorrow, gentlemen.
What's going on here?
It's fine, Colleen. It's fine. Something we can help you with.
If you don't have any business here, which you do not, then I strongly suggest, gentlemen.
Colleen.
I think you'll find...
God damn it!
I think you'll find pretty much anything which would be of interest in the back of our wagon. Maria! You have the key, right?
Yes.
Could you just bring it out?
Yeah.
Holy